Hello. Reading Public Library, welcome. Step-by-step pediatric therapy, welcome. Kindred Spirits Yoga, welcome. We have a slight distraction today, but that's okay. So we are meeting for Sleepy Time Yoga. Our book today comes from the main library at the Reading Library System, and it's called Sloth Wasn't Sleepy. Sloth Wasn't Sleepy, which is surprising because sloths, that's kind of all they do is sleep, right? All right, let's get ready for our class. For Sleepy Time Yoga, I invite you to have a lovey with you, a blanket or a pillow, something that helps your little one to calm. Set up a nice calming area. We have music on. We've cleared up the clutter. We're comfy. Take a deep breath in and out. We need some liquid calm. So here on your wrists, you can use anything. You can use Vicks. You can use, do you want some? No? You can use Vicks. You can use even a little lotion, Johnson & Johnson lotion, anything you want to help calm your little one. Let's ring our bell. Three rings means that class is starting. So here we go. We're going to start with my breathing ball today. And Mike, would you like to show us what to do with the breathing ball? Okay, you have to sit nice and close so everybody can see you. And then we'll give Sean a turn. Breathing ball is a great way to show kids how to take a deep breath. Go ahead. Do it again. One more time. Thank you. Let's pass it over here, Sean. One. Do it again. Two. One more. Very nice. It takes about 5 breaths for you to start to calm down. Same thing for little ones. We don't calm down right away. Namaste. 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 My little one over here is a little under the weather today, so he's going to be kind of quiet. And this one just bumped his eye with the book. More reason to do some yoga. Here we go, guys. For Sleepy Time Yoga, we do a different flow. We don't do our regular sun salutation. We do a nighttime salutation is what it's called. So you boys are going to follow along with me. I'm not sure if you've ever done this before. Hands and knees go on the mat for cat. And we start with the cat and cow. So come on over here, Mikey. Come a little closer. So start with the cat and cow. Curl your back like a kitty cat. Then drop your belly and look at Miss Amy. Cow. Do that again. Cat. And cow. So you're just moving your back. Do it again. Cat. Some slow movements. Cow. Good job. Child's pose. Sit back on your feet. Super important that your little one's feet go in. See how my toes are touching underneath? Toes go in, knees go out. Child's pose. Take a big breath. Hands on the mat, cow. You can moo at the moon. Moo. Cat. Meow. Now this time we go all the way up on our knees. Watch me, boys. I come all the way up on my knees and I reach my hands up high. Hands back down. Cow. Moo. Cat. Meow. Child's pose. And we do that one more time. Cow. Moo. Cat. Reach all the way up to the moon. Up, 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 up. Take a deep breath in. And hands down to the mat. All right. We are loosened up, not totally awake like when we stand up for our sun salutation. We want to slow things down a little bit. So let's start with our book. Ready? Here we go. Sloth wasn't sleepy. Aw, one night at bedtime, Sloth wasn't sleepy. In fact, she was the opposite of sleepy. Worked up and worried and wide awake. Have you ever felt that way at night? Mm-hmm. Have you ever felt that way at night? All worked up and worried? It says here, a tough day, a bad dream, a scary noise. These are just a few of the things that can keep us up at night, worried and wide awake. But Mama Sloth knows some special secrets to help you calm down and drift off into an easy sleep. Sean, you want to start?
One night at bedtime, Sloth wasn't sleepy. In fact, she was the opposite of sleepy, worked up and worried and wide awake. Close your eyes and rest, her mom said.
Close your eyes and rest. Well, sometimes that's easier said than to do, right? Just closing your eyes and not worrying, it's not always that easy. You know what? What's this?
Tree.
A tree. Do you know tree pose?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show me tree pose? We'll just throw a quick tree pose in here. Stand a little close to Mom so they can see at home. Hands at your heart to start. And then one foot to your leg. Try to balance. Branches and leaves. Whoa, tree fell down. Nice and strong. All right, switch to the other side. Other foot. Branches and leaves. Up. I couldn't blow them over. I tried. Have a seat, boys. Quick little tree pose. I know you know tree pose. We've done it before. Come on over here, Mike. Mike, you want to read?
But when Sloth closed her eyes, her mind swirled with worries. Slithering snakes and sharp-tongued eagles.
Very good.
And jaguars that prowl at night.
And jaguars that prowl at night. So she had a lot to worry about. Look at the jaguar, the eagle, and the snake. Poor Sloth.
Sloth opened her eyes. She was wider awake than ever. Let's not sleep quite yet, her mother said. We'll listen to the trees instead.
We'll listen to the trees instead. And we just did tree pose, didn't we? Sometimes even over here where we live now, you can hear the leaves rustling, right? When you can hear the sounds of the trees. Mike?
Sloth cuddled into her mom and listened. Rush. Went the trees in the wind. Rush. Rush. Can you feel the wind in your fur? Sloth grew still and felt for the wind. Shh. I whispered and ruffled her fur.
It whispered and ruffled her fur. So it went shush, rush, shush, rush. That's the sound that the trees were making outside. And that's going to be one of the sounds that we're going to make right now. Can you take a deep breath in? And breathe out and go shush. Do that again. Shush. Right. Aww. Sometimes Mama said, I like to pretend I am a tree, drinking up breath from my roots to my crown, from my toes to the top of my head. Would you like to try that too? Sloth nodded, but she didn't feel like a tree. And we're going to practice that right now. So sitting on your bottom, please put your feet out in front of you. Now, we already did the yoga pose. Now, this is the breath. So starting at your toes, you're going to breathe in all the way up to the crown. This is the crown of your head is the tippy top. Like a king or a queen wears a crown. So as you breathe in, you're going to think of that breath going all the way in and all the way out. All the way in and all the way out. You can even point your toes for all of your worries to go out your toes. Breathe in and out your toes. One more time. Breathe in. Does that feel good? Yeah. Does that feel good? Mm-hmm. Time to just slow down like a sloth. Sean?
Close your eyes, Mama said. Now breathe in and count to 4, and then breathe out for just as long. Sloth closed her eyes. She counted a long, slow breath. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. In all the way to the tip top of her head and out. All the way down to her toes.
That's right. And this picture looks like what Sean and I were just doing with our arms when we had the breath come in your feet all the way up to the tippy top of your head and then back out. We are going to do another breath activity, and this is to count to 4. So can you sit crisscross and show me the number 4? And we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Very good. Put your hands in your lap. Mike, can you read a little louder, or do you want me to read it? Sure. It made her feel quiet. She did it again. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. And she looks like she's getting a little calmer, doesn't she? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Breath is a huge way to calm yourself and your little ones as well. Sean?
Are you tired now, Mama asked. A little, said Sloth. But what if I worry when I try to fall asleep? Ah, Mama said. I forgot about the worries. We will have to let them go.
Oh, so we practiced relaxing with the breath, but we forgot to let go of the worries. Let's see what trick Mama Sloth has for that. Sean, did you just yawn again? Mm-hmm. Sloth didn't know how to do that, but Mama said, close your eyes again. Sean and Mike, close your eyes. Imagine one of your worries. Sloth imagined the jaguar, growling and fierce. It was terrifying, and she quickly opened her eyes. Open your eyes. And that is what Sloth had imagined in her head. That's what worried her. Do you have any worries today, Mike? Maybe about how you're feeling? Yeah? Sean, do you have any worries today?
Not really.
Oh, well, good for you. All right. Well, oops. I think I showed you, but let's look at it one more time. I just love the colors of this book. Miss Nancy picked a good book this time. Now lay that worry gently on a leaf. Can you put your hand out? And set it free. Let it go way above the clouds until you can't even see it anymore. So long, Jaguar, Sloth whispered. So when you have a worry, you can imagine that you have a leaf on your hand. And you could even whisper your worry into your hand. Michael over here might say, I don't feel good. Or our oldest had tests today. He could say, my biology test. And then you hold up your hand and blow the leaf, blow the worry up to the sky. Can you do that, Mike? There it goes. You feel better yet? We're going to keep trying. Can you do that? Whatever's worrying you, you can put in a leaf in your hand. Sleep. And then blow it up into the air. Far, far it goes. So long, Jaguar.
Do you have other words for us? Sloth did. One by one, she shrunk them down and set them free. So long, sharp taloned eagle. So long, slithering snake.
Yep, so she put those thoughts and she put them all on that little leaf, and off went that eagle and off went that snake. Look at her waving. Bye-bye. Do you know how a snake goes? It does. And we have snake pose. It's called Cobra. Let's show them Cobra Pose. So laying on your belly, you could even have your legs bent if you want to. Come on over here, baby snakes. Push your hands down. And what I want you to do is I want you to massage your belly side to side. Into the mat, massage your belly. And for Cobra, you're going to push just a little bit. Not all the way to up dog, just a little, and you slither side to side. Good job, snakes. Are you going to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Shh, they're asleep already. Let's finish our book. When the last worry had disappeared, Sloth took the slowest, deepest breath of all. She filled herself up, up, up from the tips of her toes to the top of her head. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. And then slowly let it go. She felt the cool, smooth bark of the cecropia tree under her paws. Ooh, that was tough. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. She felt the warm breeze in her fur. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. Whoosh, 2, 3, 4. See how bright Sloth is here? That looks cool. How the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, made her nice and bright. Shush, rush, shush, rush, went the trees. Good night, Sloth, Mama whispered. So if your little one is starting to get sleepy and they can lay down right next to you. Sloth didn't answer. She was fast asleep. And maybe by the end of this book, this sleepy time yoga, your little one is ready to go to sleep as well. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Perfect book for today. So while your little one is sitting or resting back, maybe they have their buddy that they want that they sleep with. Mikey, here's your Pikachu. You could put the blanket on them and just start to give them a nice rub. Thinking about this breath that baby Sloth was doing. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. hope you enjoyed this sleepy time yoga class with Miss Amy. I will see you again in December. I think I'm gonna let them go a while. Can you take one more breath in and out with me? Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Have a wonderful holiday, rest of your week, and I will see you next month. Take care.